This is why I play Handlock. You get these free wins against priests, like, relatively often. I'm probably gonna play Drake on turn 4 and tap and play Giant turn 5.
Let the pain speak to me.
Coin acolyte. Oh, I've been seeing this acolyte priest. Yeah. Like someone posted a list. I think I saw Savitz play it as well. Like what is it? The difference? It's running double shrink masters and everything, kind of like a control priest. But the difference is, I guess, like this replaced Thought Steal, and it's more proactive. So maybe it's running zombie chow as well. The true control priest runs like no zombie chow. But I think like there's like it's like a hybrid between control priest and like more of the tempo version. So I think it's running like a Villain's Chosen or something. I'm on the ESL tournament. He uses a double acolyte, so he can't really overdraw himself. I'm not too worried about something like Pyromancer or something here.
In the light's name.
Let me take out the Light Warden. Actually, maybe it's better not to get deathed here. I wonder if I can overdraw him somehow. I think I can soon. It's possible, definitely. Forget it. I mean, doesn't like it's too weird. I could overdraw him, but like I would do something like Sunfury Shadow Flame, and then like I could draw him 4 cards here, but it doesn't matter. Emperor's too good. Just gonna take out these acolytes. At least this one that's healthy. Let's just take out both acolytes.
Embrace the void.
It depends on which versions, but some versions of Grinder Mage are pretty good against aggro. I actually kind of prefer to take the damage compared to heal. I need to play around Light Bomb, maybe? Maybe this is enough. Actually, it's not really enough. And this is kind of playing around Light Bomb anyways, because my guy's surviving. This guy's surviving Light Bomb. Because if I don't play this guy, and he just has death, then I only have a 4-1 or something, 4-2. So then I'd be like just too weak. Did I miss a tap somehow last turn? No, I played Emperor last turn. Yeah, Draxus on empty board is like GG against Priest, especially with the heal bot. Oh, I don't have a heal bot. Well, I don't think it matters. I'd probably Draxus on empty board if I have board control. Instead of he's selling for Light Bomb anyways. Like if I just face this, I get Light Bombed. Or Draxus is so good against Light Bomb.
You face Draxus, Paladin, Lord of the Burning Legion.
I don't know what the biggest misplay is. Probably just like not doing anything and dying. Oh yeah, my biggest misplay is queuing up for the game and all tabbing out and never tabbing back in. Need 4 damage to win. I'm gonna play this instead of the Argus. Cause Shower Death or something.
You have been.
Yeah, it's basically for light bomb. My face is that guy. You know, I actually don't even love Mountain Giant against Paladin, but I don't know.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, so if I was forced to play Dark Bomb before turn 4, then the Mountain Giant is gonna be kind of awkward. But there's no way I can leave that up. If he just like mini bot or even a second juggler into a muster, I'm just like dead already.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, no owl, that's good for me. I might even face this guy, although for this matchup a lot of it is for Tyrion. I can actually heal this guy. This is better. Let's hit this and heal it up with the Earthen Ring. It's pretty lucky for me. I'm just gonna be mana efficient and not Mortal Coil, so I can save Mortal Coil for a later turn. I'm not weak to Core Master this turn, no way, not even close. A little bit weak to BGH, but don't have any other minions. 5 mana for 8 is not even that good. Peacekeeper, that's good for me. Probably means he doesn't have BGH as well, so Stalker Boom is going to be a sick follow-up here as well. I like a really fancy move, but I think it's too fancy for my liking. I can silence this guy back to 8-8 and faceless it. I have 2 8-8s. But I mean, this is better. And like Dr. Boom's such a strong turn. And then I have to use my Faceless and Owl, 2 really important cards in this matchup. I mean, he can always Equality Consecrate, that's why it's not so good. Or just Equality.
I've got the beast in my
Oh. I at least have the boom bots out. I need a tap for Giant Sin. Wait, I'm not gonna tap actually. I don't know. Alright, yeah. Not gonna tap here.
My shield for Argon.
Though I get double 2 targets for Argus. If I tapped, I'd like put a Drake and then maybe Sun Fury, but I'm only getting 1 target for Sun Fury. I have 6 mana to work with this turn. I guess it's gonna be Belcher. I can't tap again. It's just too awkward to tap. I really want to.
The breach. I've got the beast in my sight.
Oh, I can do this. I didn't even realize I could do that. That was not my plan. My plan was to use one of my owls when I tapped. Oh yeah, that was not my plan because the boombot hit me. That's right. I guess the tap worked out. But my plan, because I had 2 owls, was to use 1 owl in the shredder and kill it. The main reason why is Belcher is not that good because, like, the Twilight Drake is... I don't know. It's like just... I didn't like the Belcher that much. Because the Twilight Drake is like my wall and the Belcher is not protected by the Drake. I should probably remove the board. Wait, do I have lethal?
Many possibilities.
Oh, that's lethal. Yeah, he is just dead. I'm gonna keep Hellfire against Shaman. It's like the best. Yeah, pretty much the best.
I can fix
There's too many caps on here too. What does that mean?
the idea.
Oh. Leper Gnome. Can I afford a tap till turn 4? No, I'm not gonna Dark Bomb this. There's not even a guarantee it even has a mech. And I should probably just, I'm gonna run out of cards. Like, if I just Dark Bomb here, last turn. Gonna play this into here. That will allow me to still clear. And also, it doesn't force me to Hellfire, because this trade's good with all 3. Tides has moved in already. This is like not a really great Hellfire, but I have literally nothing else. Like, I would definitely play Drake here if I had it, but can I even play it? No, almost. It's actually pretty good. I get myself into Molten range for next turn, like at a good number. I think there's some crow fists on the YouTube channel. How YOLO should I get? Alright, let me Dark Bomb first. There's no way I'm owling anyways, because I'm going to play Molten Giant. So whether I tap or not is going to be dependent on what minion comes out. Oh man, I really want to tap. Okay, so he needs 10 damage to kill me. If I tap, he needs 8 damage to kill me. Either one's kind of unlikely, but then I don't feel like I'm in that great of a spot without any healing. A 4. That tap was for risky. Not completely dead for now, but not looking good. I need a race, I think.
My seals for Argon.
I felt like I needed to draw some healing. Good thing he can't Fire Elemental me. But next turn I'll be dead at Fire Elemental.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Can I help you, sir?
That's one card.
Let me get that.
He couldn't attack. Oh, Sun Fury. 11 damage here, and then I'll have like 4 damage. Now that's... oh man, I think I lost. I don't think I have to just YOLO it completely and just go Dr. Boo and go face. Do I die here? 3. That's 5 damage weapon. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he can't get through. Not completely. This also stops him from using the Power Mace. The reason why Jeeves' kill is not that important is because Jeeves, that's like the last turn of the game, so he can't draw next turn from Jeeves and it won't be relevant. BGH. I'm not gonna BGH Shaman. I can't BGH Shaman minion. You can't play BGH if you have a guy with 7 or more attack. Like, you have to BGH your own minion if you play it.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Not looking good for me.
To my side.
Alright, I just have to YOLO this game. Like, if I just played Sunfury on this guy, I'm too weak. I'm creating a lot of tension in this play. It just goes face here, powers gets me on 12. Then I can Mountain Giant and Sun Fury that as well. I'm not sure about attacking. He did play a secret. I'm not sure what it is. Could be Freezing Trap. Or it could be something else. Maybe I should just attack. Because next turn, if I use the Sun Fury to proc this Misha, that they like YOLO the attack in case it's like explosive. I can't tell if this is mid-range or face. I guess it's more likely mid-range. That's hard, I don't know. It seems like it's more likely mid-range. No face drops like Double Mad Science Animal. No like Leper Gnomes or anything like that. I guess I'm still gonna try it next turn. Let's see what happens. I can hedge around freezing. So without all of them. Okay, that makes it kinda easier for me. Probably freezing and snake. Probably not explosive the way he played. This is getting awkward for me.
My eyes are open.
I've got the beast in my sights.
I heal this guy because he already hit it, so he's doing like the damage normally to it. I'll get more life in the long run, or the same amount, you know. Yeah, he's already willing to attack it. Seems like it might be explosive.
Of course.
Okay, it's freezing and explosive. Is there a good way to do this?
Almost out of time.
Gotcha.
I have no time for games.
I don't know. The turn seemed weird.
Put this apple on your head.
Like the Sylvanas is like I'm a little bit iffy about. I think Emperor might have been better.
Let none survive.
It's kind of good. I guess I should heal up as much as possible now. I might want to tap actually. I really regret not dropping Emperor. That was really messed up. Actually, he has to. I should just proc the trap here. So I think I can tap here. Actually, I'm not gonna tap. I think he's already lost the value game. He just has to burn me out. 13 still seems kind of dangerous. Yeah, he has to trade there anyways. Doesn't make sense for me to trade. Uh-oh. That's a really good draw. Shadow Flame, I have 5 mana after. I can face the Shadow Flame. I really wish to drop Sylvanas that turn. I mean Emperor that turn. I guess I'm gonna face the Shadow Flame. Not in great shape actually. Actually, I'm okay, but because this costs 5, so I can't drop it with like another good minion. And these are just too slow now. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, are you getting food somewhere?
No, I make food. It is rice, salmon, and eggs. Is that
Oh,
fine?
yeah, that'd be cool. I'm gonna have to yellow this. There's no good way to do this. Hopefully can't do that much damage, but yeah. Oh. If I just trade Dark Bomb, like, then he has more turns to drop minions himself, and I have no board control. Yeah, so this hand is actually not that good. I don't like keeping Mountain Giant against Mage that much. I want some earlier stuff against Tempo Mage. Whereas I think Drake is a better one. I guess I'm gonna just keep the Owl. Loser Geek Nerd, thanks for subbing.
Hello.
Welcome to the Strife Crew. Crowfist. Alright, kind of awkward for me. I'll probably just tap till Mountain Giant here.
Put this apple on your head.
Uh-oh.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Seems like it's a flame maker. Oh, okay. So this is probably for mirror image, mirror entity. No, mirror image. Makes sense. I don't know what the chugger is for. Could be a mech deck, kind of. Actually, I've been using Mirror Image, but not Knife Juggler. Kind of makes sense to have Knife Juggler. It's a really cool card. I'm gonna need to silence one of these and taunt up.
Shields up. Well played.
I think, yeah, probably the keep isn't right. I think mulliganing Mountain Giant is right against Mage now, but I don't think keeping Owl is that good. Although, keeping Owl, like, Watcher is my best opening. Watcher Owl. And then, like, Dark Bomb is, like, I guess, like,
For it.
really important. Dark Bomb is kind of really what I'm really looking for. So it's easier with the coin, I think, because it's much easier to go for Watcher Owl with the coin. You have one more card. I haven't seen that one yet. Looks like a cool list. I want to try it out. Life Coach said it's never okay to silence your watcher. I don't know about that.
I serve the Fire Lord.
I can get this down to absorb the Flamewaker stuff. Probably like Sun Fury plus tap next turn. Tap first, hopefully I get an Owl, then I can trade into this. I have 2 cards, 2 draws into Owl.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm gonna bait out a Frostwall on that, that's pretty cool. He really needs to protect his guy though. I can remove 6 of his power. Not this guy, but still my best move on turn 4. This game is looking okay for me actually.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
Well, that was scary. I didn't account for the Dragon Link mechanic. I mean, 8-8 is pretty good at trading. Like, Water Mental's really weak at trading against 8-8s. He can get through here, but he has to suicide everything except the mechanic, or Flamewaker, I guess. At this point, I think he would definitely suicide the Flamewaker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he has to suicide everything. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me see what I draw first. I wonder if that makes sense to just use that one. I don't think so. Probably should heal up here now. Yeah, Mountain Giant is like unplayable in the aggro matchups generally, but I don't feel as confident in the late game with that one. I mean, a lot of handlock games end up really close either way. It's not like just like you can't give up as handlock early. Your deck is made to play in these situations where you're like almost on the edge of dying. Let me go ahead and Mortal Coil this first and see what I draw. I have a couple of options here. Belcher. I kind of narrowed it down to Belcher or Sylvanas or Emperor at this point. No point in playing Molten Giant. I'm gonna play it cheaper for later. I can't use the last 3 mana anyways. I don't think I'll die this turn, and this activation is still important. It makes me be able to play Draxus to heal myself up next turn. The main reason to play Sylvanas is like if I'm scared like Rag or something. I'll probably play Owl first here. I'm at 10, but I can't really play Lord Draxus. Okay, so it looks like it's Counterspell. He's already played 1 Fireball. I do doubt a Fireball Frostbolt Ping unless I play Draxus. But then I could lose. Oh man, this is weird. Yeah, he's already out of stuff. I think I'd play him.
You face Jaraxxus, Paladin, Lord of the Burning Legion.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, bro. You know what I think of it.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. That's not good. This move is basically because he was out of cards, so that way he couldn't burn me low, and then then I can't heal up again. But because he had no cards, he can't like burn me low and then burn me again. And I didn't want to die to Fireball Frostbolt. I didn't think of something like Harrison Jones. This is like really unfortunate, but now he can have enough burn. The decent thing for me is that I can still win this game. This is a counterspell, I believe. I can just taunt up here, remove his 5/4 go face.
I have no time for games.
I wonder if this is better or this is better. Just in case his Flame Strike. Hopefully I don't die. He's already used 1 Fireball, but he can still kill me. Fireball. Actually, is it even possible? 1 Fireball, 1 Frostbolt was already played, so I don't think it's possible for him to kill me. Because this deck's not running Ice Lands. I think it's dead. This Owl is just gonna lock up the game. If he freezes this, I can silence it.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
How much damage do I have here? 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. What's 11 plus 5? 16 damage. If this is not a counterspell win, I guess I don't need the mana anyways. Do I need the mana? Not really. Oops. I can't play a giant. That's a mistake.
None survive.
I should have put the Mountain Giant first. I'd lethal anyways. I forgot that it would make my Mountain Giant more expensive. How did I end up using my mana? Yeah. I mean, I could have played the Mountain Giant instead of Earthen Ring, which would have been better. And still saving the Owl just for a taunt. Or if he freezes my 8/8. Wow, he actually had Flame Strike. I actually played around it one turn. Zoo is really good at climbing low ranks. Yeah, just like crushes all the bad decks.